Hey guys, today we will be presenting our research writing regarding the TNB's CSI activity. Hope you guys enjoy!
Tenaga Nasional Berhad is the biggest power utility in Malaysia. They are a key supporter of nation building with their central business of giving power to the nation's organizations, homes, and enterprises. TNB projects speak to the whole power creation and chain supply value. With 69 years of presence, they pride themselves as Malaysia's driving power utility with a large presence all through Malaysia, Sabah, and Labuan. The organization has additionally settled a name for themselves in the area, making TNB one of the largest power utility organization in Asia as they change into a domestic and regional champion. Now, before we go into the SWOT analysis of Tenaga Nasional Berhad, I will firstly address the problems and issues that have been affecting our country, Malaysia. There are 4 key problem areas that are affecting Malaysians today: community, education, environment, and sports. As every year passes, the high cost of living has become the most despicable aspect in Malaysia, as urban poverty has kept on being a rising issue for Malaysians. While others strive to keep with their daily needs for their families, some are barely surviving, living in old, destroyed homes for a large portion of their lives, and go on their day-by-day schedules in dubious, risky conditions, without having the option to manage the cost of remodels, as they do not have the funds or financial aid to even support their families. Lower income families, especially those who are categorized as a B40 income class, struggle to provide the essentials and needs for their children to pursue and have a better education, as they lack the inadequate funds to even meet their daily needs. Many students from secondary and tertiary education desire to pursue a higher education and relive their ideal ambitions, yet the cost for such knowledge is far too extravagant and inaccessible for their current living situation. The environmental well-being of the flora and fauna of this earth has been an ongoing and worrying issue for not only Malaysia but also for the rest of the world. Mankind's rapid development and technology has brought a tremendous change in the balance of the ecosystem, affecting wildlife and their natural habitats. Pollution, deforestation, global warming, wildlife extinction, and etc. will soon become the sole reason for the Earth's demise, as humanity continues to turn a blind eye on these concerning issues. Most Malaysian sports that are widely popularized, like football or badminton, mainly focus on developing many talented and passionate individuals who are interested in this field. Yet, this leaves many other underrated sports in Malaysia undeveloped for new and potential talents.
Hi, today I'll be talking about my part, which is the SWOT analysis. So firstly, I'll be talking about the strength. So firstly, TNB is known as the largest power producers in Malaysia. Secondly, is that they use vertically integrated operation as one of its strategy, meaning they fully own or control its suppliers, distributors, to control its value and supply chain. Thirdly is that they are very advanced in their equipment, stability, and efficiency. And also, TNB also offers electricity to different types of complementary products and services such as construction support of water electricity, guidance for reproduction technology, as well as maintenance services. Next, I'll be talking about the weaknesses of TNB. So firstly is that TNB is solely dependent on the Malaysian market as it doesn't surpass other parts of the Southeast Asia. So Malaysia is basically their market leader and their monopoly organization. Moreover, being such a massive power plant, it produces large amounts of greenhouse gas emission that absorbs infrared radiation, which discharge from the Earth's surface and reiterates it back to the Earth's surface. Next, I'll be talking about the opportunities of TNB. So one of the opportunities is that they take out wind power generation, so they take in kinetic energy of the wind and then they turn it into electrical power through a wind turbine. Moreover, TNB took part in a global trend which is renewable energy power so that they can avoid getting energy from fossil fuels. Lastly, I'll be talking about the threats that TNB faces. So some of the threats that TNB faces are, firstly is that they have risen in cost production and cost of input material is volatile. Secondly is their demand is decreasing, so it causes an economic slowdown to occur. Thirdly is that the dynamic of energy sources is always changing, so it's never certain. And lastly is that there's always going to be an increase of competition from other companies such as CLP Holdings Limited, Sime Darby Berhad, and International Power PLC. So they have to be more consolidated that the other big companies they are competing with. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Li Wei, and later me and Yuva is going to present for the methodology part of the community service which has been done by the TNB.
When it comes to community, TNB has helped to reach the underprivileged community and ensure they are able to live with their basic necessities such as water, electricity and renovated houses. They have conducted a program called Baiti Janati which was launched in 2017. Their motive of helping the communities have reached greater heights as they have successfully helped 137 families in that period of time. In Star newspaper, they have also recognized for allocating around 7.7 million in order to conduct this program. In that, there are 4 houses that have been built in the states of Negeri Sembilan and that cost them around 200,000 ringgit. Fast forward after a year, they managed to help 535 houses which cost them around 22 million throughout this program. Moreover, in 2013, they have came up with another new project named as Mesra Rakyat project, where they took over and repaired house of those who are underprivileged regardless of their race and religion. Through this, 27 families got the help of the newly renovated house, and their main motive to build these houses are for single mothers, senior citizens and those who are facing financial struggles. TNB have also allocated around 2.5 million through their CSR amount allocation, or also known as Wang Zakat, to renovate their houses where each house costs nearly 200,000 ringgit. They have also stated that they have been paying their zakat money around 29.65 million for every year and they will allocate it accordingly. Moving on to environment, TNB have always ensured that the environment is protected and had a benchmark on utilizing the technologies which minimizes the pollution from the plants as well. They have came up with certain initiatives which are known as eco-initiatives. It was introduced in 2011 where they followed the green energy policy. They are committed in ensuring that they use sustainable and efficient service that reduces the amount of carbon emissions as well. Due to their effort in ensuring the environment is safe, 2 of TNB power plants have won international awards for using clean technologies and at the same time supporting the wildlife. TNB has a number of licenses which have been approved under the World Health Organization. They have been operating power stations which use modern technologies which are clean and safe for the habitats as well. It provides various benefits that are environmentally friendly and follows all the requirements to run a power station safely.
The community service that are provided by the company are equipped for yet another year and my brighter future, which is under the education category, and Tenaga Nasional Berhad has provided a few community services to the public to help on the children to get some education in an excellent environment. And this is to solve the issue that the kids or children that who are currently facing it hard to attend the school to get an education. And besides, the company has also created an event for sports, which is Hokita. Moreover, the TNB has also organized a few events which is under the community and environment category. Under the education part, for the event of Equip yet another year, the company has sponsored necessities such as shoes, stationeries, school bags, socks, uniform, and others to the needy kids. There is a total of 7,600 children with the age from 7 to 12 which has been provided with such necessities. As for another event, which is program Dharma Siswa, My Brighter Future, is a bursary program, and they have given the opportunity to the lower income group families which has registered on eKase website. And this event was organized since 29th of August in 2018, and it has delivered the certificate to around 10 participants. And as the company plans to cover the school or university fees just to reduce the burden of the needy families, and there are several students gatherings on 2018 that are helped by my BF program. And this is to encourage and let the students to study well in a suitable and comfortable environment. Also, it is to help out the needy parents to sponsor their kids for the education, so it won't be quite tough for their parents to support their kids by sweating much with their hard-earned money. And by doing this, it will also help us to reduce the stress, anger, depression, and many more. And another advantage of the community service are the needy students will get sponsored for their education for further studies, such as waiving the school fees and also stationery. And more than that, other necessities are also provided for free to reduce their parents' burden. And under the sports category, the company has also started a sport event, which is Hokita, to sponsor the participants in the World Cup of 2018, which located in India as a form to encourage all the 16 national teams to participate in the event. And Hokita, more than that, the Hokita is also known as My Hockey for additional information, and the Malaysian national team is one of the 16 national national teams which is qualified to enter the competition. And this is also to provide an opportunity to the people's or athlete who are really interested to go for a competition and satisfy their dreams to become a great athlete.
For expected result, the TNB education program can be the main key to the sustainable development of our country because it is a powerful driver of advancement that can reduce or eliminate poverty and improving the citizens' well-being. Every educated citizen can be more productive so that they can help their country's economic growth and also can procure a better standard of living. The result of the TNB education program also can lead to economic prosperity in the global marketplace. One of the expected results of education is the citizen will acquire the skills needed to live in a society in order to compete in the global marketplace, such as the skill they need to produce technological products that can be introduced in the open market. TNB sponsorship of the higher levels of education can be associated with a wide range of benefits and positive outcomes to the individual, the firm, and the country. It is because the degree holder citizens will help the country's growth and they can also work with TNB in the future. As we can see, sports' magnificent ability is it can unite our citizens when all of them support the Malaysian team even though they are not from the same races, same religion, and same political beliefs. Sports can be a powerful communication tool that can unite our citizens so that we can live in harmony with the mutual respect of our differences. The expected result of the TNB sports program are the citizens can maintain or improve their healthy lifestyles because acquiring a better fitness level can also help to control the feelings of anxiety and depression. TNB's program to help the environment play a major role that can help improve our climate change and also the energy use effectiveness. As a leading corporation in Malaysia, TNB can motivate another firm to follow their footsteps to save our environment. TNB seek out new and innovative technology where the human being can use the electricity while saving our planet and also while using clean energy such as renewable electricity. As a result, TNB can reduce environmental damage, decrease the pollution levels, and they can also decrease the carbon footprint. In conclusion, government action alone cannot reduce poverty and will not achieve sustainable development without help from the firm. Community service initiative of the firm can create a space to explore the relationship between business and society, whereas the firm holds the responsibilities to help the society and their country to be better in the future. From our perspective, the firm in Malaysia can also give financial help to the B40 households during unprecedented events such as the COVID-19 pandemic in this year. Next, the firm can collaborate with the trusted organization or the Minister of Education to provide the free online education for the young generation and for those who can't access the internet because they live in rural areas. The firm can also equip free internet connection so that every child will not be left behind. The firm also can save our planet if they take an initiative to produce environmentally friendly products or services. And for the sports category, the firm can sponsor the game and also carry out an audition to find the hidden talented young generation in our country that can compete in international games that can benefit the economy of the country in the future. So that's all from us. Thank you.